Well then, my friends, I'm back with another video. We're on episode 20 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush. And this was an epic episode. That has more questions than answers. One thing, possibly a connection to the previous season. What I mean by that? Well, let's just get into the review. Also, yeah, the episode continues where we left off. Where the mysterious person asks what they want with Robian. That's the bad guy's name I forgot. She figured people would sleep. So, they managed to draw out someone who works for them. So, why? So, also, she's also captured the informant who's known as Sky. Good to know he has a name. He just says Sky all the time. But that doesn't mean it has to be his name. So, yeah. Hey, whoever the mysterious woman is, she doesn't want them go near Robian Sam. Robian. But, who is she? She wants to stop them. She just tells him to give her something. Hey. Yes, on a mission. The guys rescued on a mission to rescue Goha Yuna. Yu decides to challenge her to a rush duel. She initially refuses, but when she sees his duel disc, she is pretty angry and asks how did he get that. Now, we know it's you only thought it might have been an old model because it's a duel disc no one's ever seen before in this continuity, but if you watch Yu-Gi-Oh! 7, you know that duel disc was the one main use for all the episodes, all 92 episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s. It's pretty interesting. Like, I didn't question it at the time. We're familiar with it, and we just didn't question it because it could have been possible it was an old model, yes. Yeah, but what? She helped battle that duel disc. She was pretty pissed. She decides to accept the duel, and her condition says if he loses, she'll take his duel disc and all their duel power. He sets because Yuna is unsure, because if they win, they'll get more duel energy. Or secretly, she tells them all about Robian. Yama is one who agrees to it as well. Basically, this is their chance. So yeah. And in the duel, she summons a monster that she has some pretty interesting cards. And she summons a very, very familiar monster. This might be a connection, because the monster she summons is Seven's Road Magician, Yuga's ace monster from Sevens. That caught me off guard too. I did not expect that. I mean, yeah, we had some monsters from the previous season making an appearance most of the time, but not an ace like you, but an ace monster like that. How is it possible she was able to gain that card? The only person who ever used that card was Yuga Odo, the protagonist of Sevens. And it was created by Goha Company by Otis, who had his own copy. It's interesting. So I think the deck she might be using might be Yuga's. That's interesting. We even get the backstory about how UDS got his duel disc and his cards. As you know, he didn't understand much about Rush Duel back then when we first met him. Anyway, so we don't know how long this this was. It never explained how many years ago it was, or you know. But when Julius came to Earth to search for find information about Rush Duel, you know, he gets some mishaps happen, and he's on the verge of starvation. But someone's helped him. We don't see their face, but we see him some type of metallic suit. It's interesting. That could possibly be, I'm going to explain that a little bit later though, because something that they think who it is gets revealed not long later. But so yeah, we do have one mystery solved. We now know how we got two mysteries solved. Anyway, they think anyway, whoever that person was gave you this the dual disc and cards. Someone had to be nice to give him those cards, give him that, even though he's an alien. Could it be? I mean, it's a possibility. Anyway. Yeah. I think it might have been from Goha but it's real not to be, because the mysterious person gets angry. And she's real to be Goha. But why? She doesn't look like she's under mind control or anything. Why is she offending Robian so much? And why is she hell-bent on the dual disc? Well, it kind of explains where she got the cards from. Goha. Most likely, something must have happened. Yuga might have left his cards there or something. I don't know, really. It's a possible explanation how she got the cards, because she's the head of Goha, so she might have made those cards. Seems like Yuli's is on the road because she has down to 1,000 life points. But a twist happens. She uses a card and a quick spell, which Rush Duelist has never its first appearance in the anime. Remember, no quick spells were ever used. Spear that's impervious to destruction by trap cards. In the end, thanks to Seven Road Magician's ability, Elemental Road, he lost. This is Ulysses' first loss ever. That shocked me. Last agreement, she gets the dual disc and their dual power, and she's leaving. They try to chase her but the three collapse to the ground in pain. And it's revealed by Nanahoshi, Ramon, character from the last episode, smugly says that, well, dual power, the only way you can't move freely in the area, not only you're broke, but you'll be under the effect of the gravity here. And just ends on that cliffhanger. She said it's smug. She was smiling throughout most of it, in a sinister way. Now, last time, I forgot to mention something my last review. I was slightly disappointed in the character, it slightly disappointed me when she was revealed in the last episode. Because I thought she was going to be a main antagonist of the season, of this arc. But that turned out she was just, I don't know, because how she was set up. These Sevens had set up with their agonists, like the first ever hint, like Roa being the first antagonist of the series, becoming a friend. Then came Nail, the Machine Cavalry Duel Club, the Goha siblings, Goha Yuga, and Otis. They were, well, as I said, I think the last arc was just rushed. Because they know that they had to get through this story quickly, because they know they've been cancelled. Which is sad. If the series got the chance to extend the storytelling, if the series is going on, because mostly they did plan to have Otis be the bad guy, but had the whole threat of Goha Yuga. He was more of a threat during the conclusion of the sixth arc. Goes in the Goha employee arc. It's pretty interesting. It's a shame that that story got rushed. It was not their fault. That's why they had the rush rules. That's why I just felt a little disappointed. The finale was good, yes, but Goha Yuga was just not good anymore. Like they just ditched, made the character boring or something. Well, not boring, but you know, just made the character just there, not doing it much. Like he just can't do anything. You know, he was supposed to be the antagonist. It's just sad. He was set up to be such a great villain with a great twist of a character previously introduced to this previous arc in Swirly, which I loved that idea. It was a great twist. He was around to get liked about. You know? It's pretty interesting. I'm just disappointed they had to rush that final arc. But it's understandable because they'll probably cancelled after 92 episodes. So they had to rush the story so they can conclude the series. So it doesn't end like the Yu-Gi-Oh! English dubs. GX of IDs. Yeah, they ended on... Well, GX ended on a sort of cliffhanger from season 3, which continued in the 4th season, which double reviewers never got to see. So yeah. Anyway, we got one mystery solved. Once our goal was being completed, find Goha Yuna is part of it. But why is she doing this? What the hell's going on? Was this London's plan? This is all more questions because right from the start you could tell London was pretty suspicious. But no one else noticed it, only we the audience did. So why? I thought they'd be doing the tournament style, but no. They were just introduced in the last episode at the start. But just throwaway characters. Besides the guy with a hat. They were just gag characters. They were just done for a gag. You know, they were just there to trick us. I think that's clever. They tricked us in a way. One, we think this is gonna be like, you know, a tournament style duel. Every episode will be a different duel against a different person. But this episode, just 2 episodes after this started, just subverts our expectations, which I find good. Because Seven's had a problem with that. It was just not much sense of danger in those stories when they just had to go in and out, in and out. I think previous seasons did a good job with that type of storytelling. You know, when there's a dire situation and they had to do their way past really bad guys, that was good. Because there was sense of danger and they couldn't escape or anything. They had to do all they can. But no, these guys just... That's what Seven's disappointed me in when they did those stories. When those stories were introduced. Anyway, I think about watching the next episode 21 probably later. I'm not sure now because I really want to watch the next episode. After watching this one, I really, really enjoyed it. This was an interesting episode. Like, what is Goha Yuna's connection to Robian? Why does she want them to stop? You know, why is she here in the first place? And why did London notice it was going to happen? He must know something. These are great questions. And I have a feeling, I'm thinking that the person that gave Udius those cards might have been Yuga. Like mentioned earlier, it was a possibility that during the time of Sevens, that that he could have had along the Belgian and told them Rush Duel in those 2 years. You know? But no. It's still a possibility that could have been Yuga. After all, we do not know how many years ago, what point in time he got those cards from. We never saw the duelists. And again, it must have been like what? Like, it's a possibility that might have been Yuga, but these are probably have connections to Sevens. I like how they bring back Seven's World Magician. That's really caught me up. That really catches you off guard. I love that. So, but keeps more mysteries ongoing, makes you more intrigued. That's good storytelling. Unlike a certain anime, a Ghost Game. You know, I don't like the series much anymore. Characters are alright, but they just even though they have mysteries, they don't do anything to just solve it. Nothing progresses the plot. Just episodic storytelling. It might be fun if they were planning to do that. You know, just be a feel good adventure for the first couple episodes, but they still haven't gone to the digital world at all. So, yeah, if they go to that to the final batch of episodes, I'll be pissed. Anyway, that's episode 20 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush. And if you want to watch this episode, go be my guest. Go check it out. I really enjoyed it. It's a good episode. But I suggest you watch more the previous episodes first before going to this one. After all, this is brilliant. This is the 20th episode, and the arc started in episode 14. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 7. So, could probably introduce 6 more. Probably 6 more episodes of the arc. I'm saying possible. Or, unlike 7, they could just shorten it. You know, they don't have to be about 13 or 12 episodes long. I don't know why they did that, really. I don't know. But again, I enjoyed this episode. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy my content, hit the thumbs up button. Want to see more, please subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. We studied all news that comes on the future. Oh, before I go, I got some big news. A piece of anime lost media has been found. Well, kind of lost media, but basically, this is talking about the pilot for Saban Moon. The Tomb Maker, but there's a whole story behind it if you want to know. Not all YouTubers know it. But this was found by YouTuber Raymona. She did a 2-part documentary on this. One going over an hour, the other being over 2 hours long. The first part is just about the search, the second part is the discovery. Or you can just watch it on YouTube now and see if you're a fan of Sailor Moon. See what you think of it. So if you want to know the whole thing about it, please go check out that 2-part documentary. Or because there are other videos also talking about the topic, about the past. But yeah. So if you want to see, if you're a fan of Sailor Moon, I suggest you go check it out. Check it out if you want curious to know about it. But anyway, thank you. I'll see you guys next time. Joe Phoenix out.